那就打主线了。
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
哦，这个感觉不错哦。哦，我操！但这个游戏在攀爬这个方面也是很厉害。哦。啊。往上爬。我操！
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
This 这不是 corruption 啊，快到。哎，你走哪里呀？哎。 对呀、追踪者。你看追踪者，追踪者好像很厉害啊。追踪者的弱点是雷，是不是？ 你现在穿的装是什么？穿的是这个，我们要穿那个远程的。哟。 雷的这个好吗？电子炸弹的。 哦。
It's guarded all right. Spare the weight.
我拿。哟，这么多地雷啊！真是叫别人来，这一群都被我干掉了。
These will keep.
不用过河啊，不用往这个方向走。怎么样？发现萤火上面？我不需要走这里，走过去。
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
I'd have to ditch something.
需要你丢掉一些东西。哎，那个雷电呢，会让他晕呢，没错。这个我就让他晕了，让他们自己打。这样子中了还蛮久了。 乱战。没有木头了，没有木头。
Ready or not?
没死啊！死了死了。
Another day. What'll this one hold?
Eh？ 你想到有了哦，我这里啊，继续走。哎，我走到哪去啊？走到这边。 什么音啊？应该是那个啦，应该是最大的那个风暴鸟。强项是雷电，这是用火焰打它，用火焰打它吧。它的武器是什么东西？它那个好像是冰的样子。雷电的，它是雷电的。看这个啊
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
雷电的啊，吃一罐雷电的啊。变近战了啊。干嘛啊？天哪，我射箭比近战还强，我干嘛？
Got guy.
Yeah. 风暴鸟碰进不去啊！哦。
Stocking up.
望远点，望远点会给我一个这个。不需要望远点，我只需要一个火。
Saving these for the trail.
这边天气很不好。没有啊，天气变好，很厉害啊！这个，它这个比较弱是血的部分啊。那个在战神的时候，它这个血是会有脚印的哦。战神比这厉害。这哪里呀？看，不知不觉来到这里了。这里没有一个灵火。进去之前给我一个火吧，大哥。
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
新的比较强的，是什么东西？长矛伤害，哎，他妈的长矛伤害我没办法长。不会一直跟你啊，闪电差不多。烈火，
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Oh.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Anh nhìn xem là chuyện 碉堡里。
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
所以说他一直在这里，是不是？
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
这个赛伦斯该不会是黑帝斯自己制造出来的一个基因吧？这个是赛伦斯该不是黑帝斯自己产生的一个复制人？然后他是，所以说这个赛伦斯也是要小心。
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
因为
Dr. Sobek, you are
让
clear
盖
to
亚
proceed.
复活可能会让盖亚复活，可能是对黑帝斯也有好处，有可能
Mind your footing.
有可能是这样。然后这个比较扯淡的是。
Logging arrivals. Shen Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smug comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And here we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
我心有不甘，就这样跌了。就这样跌了吗？算了。哎，好了，这样子。哎，出来了！我出来了。哎，干！先回转。
That's my way across.
到底是走哪边？可以先走走看这条。这个要怎么上去？但是可以上去。哦，还有一个药。
Good.
动力电池。
Power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
动力电池。哎，这边还可以上去哎。动啊！膝盖。对啊，那边不能上去啊，确定的。哎 ，Go。
It's held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
你怕冷，穿多一点不就好？对嘞，往下吗？没有啊。 梯上去。没有哦，这边啊。
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
什么？他刚才讲说不是这条路。不是往上啊，不是往下，是往上。对了，往上。
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
"往左走是不是？
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp for the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
这个神马哥应该是最年轻的一个成员啊，他最后死，其他都已经挂了。
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Paik I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Bitter. 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 所以说我到底是要往地下走，还是往不聊天
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
So yeah. 还给我技能点数干嘛？因为你要破了。先上来这里的。对啊，是哦，继续走吗？我靠！
Elizabeth. What is this?
快到了。
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz.
什么意思啊？
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
所以说他就是怎么样牺牲自己的生命，是不是？
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shut down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
啊？它是这么样？这个纪念碑还有虚拟数位的花就对了，就是都是虚拟的啦。这有一扇门啊，这个地方。哦，一下。
Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in this pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
这里是什么啊？没什么东西呀、啊，来听一下这个。
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of 1,000,000,000 operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Hypothesis. Hypothesis. Hyperodic. Hypothesis. 我最后一个了吧？
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
就这样。那个泰德哦，自己发明的这个 Pharaoh， 自己搞出这个篓子，对不对？然后说这个机械呢是这个这个战争机械是和平的机械，结果自己搞砸的吧？还不是伊丽莎白把它搞好的？他只是出钱的，吧？这个我们应该怎么回事啊？到底？哎呦！ 这个也是蛮久了啊，这一段也蛮长。
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
所以那个地方就是有 armor 的，它就是受到保护的吧 ？What？ 这里是没办法过去的吧？对吧？就是要绕这边过去啊。他刚好有把那个切路把它切起来。哦，哇，吓死我！ 尿都快飙了。
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
搞不好这个后面再出事，还是那个泰德搞的事情，搞事啊，有可能啊。我从这边过不行啊，从这里面进去吧。这里设计怎么这样？哎。我现在出圈了，出圈了。这里看起来不知道怎么走啊。刚才看起来是怎么样？我看跳我还不是一样顶到上面。哎，这上不去吧？必须要走路。对啊，走对是不是？
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By.
我刚才走错路了啦。
I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
这里可以走吗？那走去哪？哎，那有2条路啊。这是真正的路，是不是？那我去看一下那一条路干嘛？又没干嘛？你不行干嘛？哎，这可以干嘛？啊，这可以拿东西，是不是？我拿了我还上得来吗？这个问题是这样啊。我拿了，我可能要重跑一圈的，有这个可能。搞。我操，这么危险！不要跟我说弄不上去啊！这里没有受到爆破的影响。谁啊？
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
What The Alphas were in there.
真空的人怎么会死？怎么会？哦，真空，他被烧是不是？
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Captain Hands.
他们干嘛啊？不懂哎。我不懂哈，这个阿波罗是记载所有人类的原本的文化嘛，对不对？然后它是这些知识原本就是要传授给那个从那个后来培养出的新的人类给他们直接上课的。所以说我们之前有看到那些人类上课的时候断线了，然后就是阿波罗毁了，阿波罗计划就毁了，然后就是被这个 Ted Farrow 给毁了。然后他的理由是说，那些人是无辜的，我们不应该把疾病给传授给这些人，因为他们除了传授文化之外，也会传授一些疾病，是不是？那这个 Ted Farrow 为什么要这么在意这个点啊？听不懂啊，我听不懂，而且他为了要这样子达成这件事情，达成这件事情对他也没有好处啊。然后他就因为这样子，而且还要杀害其他人。
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved. All the knowledge of the old ones.
没有差啦，反正你们之后还是会自己发展啊，这没差啦。
Like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Oblivion. 结束了吧？
The master override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. 回塞伦斯工作室。那你的工作室在哪里？啊？回到塞伦斯的工作室。
你的工作室是几楼啊？啊？你工作室是1楼哦。我现在是2楼，是不是？1楼。怎么回去啊？我可以用这里从这边过去吗？我在想这个地方是不是设计要给我走，直接走。
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
这不是让我走，又是怎么走？这是3楼啊，我是要往上爬欸。可以爬吗？哎呦，但没有爬上来。啊，这走这边比较快啊。为什么你会在这边有工作室？
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse, helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, Until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
就是他把这个黑帝斯给修好了，是不是？因为黑帝斯是属于半死半活，他是要在某个时候，就是盖亚失败的时候，他才会激活。但是这个，也就是说，那个黑帝斯那个时候是没事做，因为除非盖亚失败，他才可以有事做。然后他这个光头就把他好像激活了他，是这样。
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much.
真的还假的？
Physics, calculus. You have no
难怪
idea.
他懂网路，难怪他这么强。
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born.
宗教
Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
他是一个骇客啊，他是一个这个世界上第一个骇客。
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
他是一个知识狂
As they used to say.
，knowledge mania， acknowledge mania。对你为了知
The
识，
things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
好吧，你要闪就闪啊！再长矛，再听一下啊。
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine.
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
还要自己 DIY 啊！马盖先呢？我最后一站啊！我劳伦斯的长枪，那劳伦斯的长枪，哎，劳伦斯的长枪。 算是一个，可是他不能他不能那个、啊，这个还有分轻质，哎，这边还有2个啊，我把它读一读好了。 他在补充 Sirens。
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis, Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
那个他喜欢研究量子物理，量子。
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing.
巴哈瓦斯。
Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glinthawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
好吧，
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
好了啊。哎，还不能出去啊！干他妈的！嗯，就直接让我下去了啊！还要让我这样子哦？这，哎，有没有比较快的路啊？你天哪！这，哦，我操！干！哈！
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
为什么这机关可不可以？哦，这里的、啊，我就想说哪里可以下去？好啦好啦好啦好啦。 是哪里？这是我来过啊，对啊，我来过地方啊，那就可以了。现在是怎么样？这不打啦，这是资料片的，我打啊。重电池才一个而已。前往太阳宫殿，我还要回去啊！我不是直接去找那个黑帝斯的那个，不是直接去找黑帝斯不就好了吗？看来还没完啊！ 我是知道了整个故事的来龙去脉，现在还有最后一章啊。他这个故事的这个架构，我觉得还是真的还算是很合理啊，架构觉得很好。就是说，他就是阿波罗那一段啊，为什么那个 Ted Farrow 他要把这个知识全部摧毁？我是不懂，这对他又没有好处，就是你之后的后代。他讲的理由是说什么连疾病也要传给后代，这样不好，听不懂，完全听不懂。哎，怎么读那么久啊？那个城。哦，储存一下吧。我不是要去找黑帝斯吗？他们现在要攻打，是不是？
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you.
这样吗？这里吗？不是，不是这里。哎。
Had to take over my brother's ship today. Sure as the sun's rising off. Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else. Machines or bandits get past me, I'll have to fight. Mark my words.
亚维德就是那个帅哥，确实是。哎，在哪边啊？看看，他们又在这边呢。我已经讲过，之前讲过，这里太暗了，这里没有火把是怎么回事？而且你一个人晚上在这干嘛？你不开灯
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then.
等一下，
I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to
我
prepare
我
our
是不是跳过
defenses.
什么重要的情节了？
Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
他是之前把我们的这个女主角当成二傻是什么意思？想要非礼她是吗？这个我跳过这段情节是不是？还有尖塔是哪里呀、这是尖塔吗？我没来过这里。啊，马拉德就马拉德，为什么要说无罪的马拉德？
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Which
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
哦，这就是之前把一些族人叫到这里15层 Meridian 的，
I
就是
suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay. 哪里有可以睡啊？可以讲一下哪边可以睡吗？这里啊，妈的，啊，就是之前那一间呐、嗯，可是我睡了，我就没办法，好像我睡了，我就没办法那个。应该是，所以说我应该先去探往前线，是不是？我看一下那个造访两方的防御战，这就是尖塔，3级。来到这里啊，来到这里，先去3级。哪里呀、 没看到人呢，这里吗？前面吗？你说这边会有？
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet.
他的意思说他奶太小。
Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heat. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
这个妹其实还蛮正，她只是皮肤不好而已，好不好？然后他的意思说你怎么那么小只，意思说你怎么那么小？弹药堆。
Here we go.
哎，弹药堆，这是弹药堆吗？哦，真的是这样子。好。
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
可以集气是不是？然后还可以吸。哦，我怎么把这些都打碎了？听懂了，然后就这样子。哦，我懂了，我会了，我会了啦，我会了啦。哎，怎么样？这样不就好了？
Heavy. Hits hard too.
啊，我是不是要把那个马都打掉啊？
Range is good. Try the next.
I'll do what I have to.
See? That'll knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Thank you, Petra. I'll let you finish up.
Honest metalwork is hardly work at all. Look after yourself, Flame Hair.
还不错啊，这个妹子。我应该这个
I don't make weapons for a living. It's more of a diversion.
对呀，这里还有啊。
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
没有。
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Should be out there fighting machines.
我们要
Around here.
没有什么啊，没有什么啊，没有什么啊。
This place really couldn't be more different to the
好了，
city.
没有什么啊，快点。这个还有什么？我没办法上来啊。尖塔在哪边？看，尖塔这边。尖塔要怎么上去？尖塔要怎么上去啊？
Definitely awake now.
尖塔怎么上去啊？前面有一条路，是不是？之前都没走过。哦，谁呀？
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived, raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
现在是怎么样？大团结就对了。八国联军对抗，对不对？这就是最后一战了。哎，你也来了。
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
什么意思啊？换个装好不好？其实我还是喜欢这一套，觉得这套比较符合他。哎，这边看一下这边是什么东西啊？这边没东西。 你又是谁啊？尖塔，这尖塔一点不尖 ，Spire 这个 Spire 一点不尖啊，有很多人呢，全部都来了。各方英雄好汉啊！
War Chief Sona.
各方诺瓦族
Lord
的。
Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here.
But
I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
屌哦，酷炫啊！还有谁啊？哎，这个走上去还有啊？没人在上面呢，很少我。是谁啊？哦，
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
Cool.
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Where do they put the vanguard? At the front of the line!
才几个人，3个人而已啊。
Steel before iron! And what are we gonna do? Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back! Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
啊？哎，剩下休息了，是不是？两边都，我剩下休息了，休息就已经结束了。唉。这里吗？哎，奇怪，这里啊。这里的，这里的。欧林的房子呢？我可以在
Roland's
这。
apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
好了好了，我去存个档好不好？先让我存个档吧。我想一下哦，我可能要买一些东西吧。这个哈双，我自己制作看看啊，制作看看。药水，全满的药水。好，这样子应该够吧？跟他买一点木头好了吧？这个啦，嘿，一包20块耶，20块200只，超强，超够了，够了，睡觉了。哎呦，小心哦！那个国王，小心国王来看你哦。
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
睡啊，盖被子啊。
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
这么好睡啊
？Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
操！我操！
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
可以，我觉得炮可以，炮很强。哎，怎么内部也会有那个什么内鬼啊？我靠，这家伙一从里面，赶快跳下去给他一刀啊！刚才就要偷袭他。
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time.
Not this time.
You have fixed me long enough.
Should have fought me in this.
现在看要吃他那个，我不知道他穿什么装了，跟他打。我现在是穿这一套嘛？我穿那个好了，这个我最常穿的。
He's quick.
The end is inevitable. Accept it. Accept your weakness. Fight me!
Blocked again. He's quick.
Only endless night awaits you.
Bridge can't take much more of this. Blocked again. It's giving way! Blocked again.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Can't let him in close.
You will die on nothing.
He's quick.
A savage cannot understand destiny. I am chosen.
是啊，给他死啊！
Was not meant to be.
痛死最好。对。
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
对。踢他一下。打死他可以得到很屌的抗劣化31的。
Forget about traveling light.
抗劣化。哎，这什么烂？这什么烂东西？哎，抗劣化，都比这都比这还厉害哎！随便啦。好，现在怎么去？前往3级，左边。 肉不需要啊，肥肉是怎么样制作那个啊？哎，不要随便乱做啊，那个。 那个什么，绳子啊，是绳子啊。对，我已经会用炮了啦。
Meridian, hold the line.
Where do you need me?
Pick up the cannon on the platforms.
没有弹啊！打不到，打到了啦！ 南方，哪边啊？哪边啊？好了，看他用这个打。 那就用这个打。回去拿。OK， 我跳下来了，傻子。那个大台的一定是用炮打。 吃这个啦，是这个啦，我吃那个嘞。怎么样？那现在干嘛？
Raise arms again. West. Deathbringer fire incoming.
换这个啊。来了！ 做吗？而且我是雷电无敌啊！这是哪里呀？我的天哪！哦，差点就输了嘞！没办法，太强了，这是。他拉了一颗黑帝斯，哎。
Aloy!
Tab?
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go. 没血了啊！可不可以买东西啊？哎，现在难嘛，干了。血瓶太少了。刚刚那个肥肉不就不应该买那个？
要设陷阱。进来，随便随便啦，随便随便。
This one back the wrong side.
不是跟我一伙啊，不是要这些啊。没血了。对啊，采草药啊，不然会死啊。
I have to run my boots dry.
他们在互打。这边一堆可以拿的。天哪，这个起码给我一个存档点吧 ，bug。我没办法离开这些了。哎，那个士兵不是有谁
Look at this.
你可不可以给我一点那个血量啊？那药品给我一些好不好？什么东西我没办法带？很确定不用带。没树枝啊！变，这是。药啊！ 不要。有啦。这没山猪啊！靠呀，干！
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
《踢足球啊！太可怕了！诺瓦村。
Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
这里没山猪啊！我现在想要制造。 什么东西？那个已经够了啊，换成那个啊，这个啊，这个一定厉害啦！因为我刚才打死那个谁，他就会送这个劣化的这个线圈，就代表接下来的任务呢，你用劣化是最好的。哇，顺便先用火焰剑看看，那都是劣化卡啊。
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
黑呀、突然变黑。看我们打了，你打不赢。到了。哎，还有最后一个补给啊！
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
问题是你没有那个啊！啊，有啦，美味的肉，你可以制造了吗？美 味的肉没有肥肉啊，那时候应该去市场要买那个肥肉的啦。就说你就市场没买肥肉，怎么打？上去是不是？那个防劣化的药水有没有？你先制造一个防劣化的药水啊，抗解毒剂啊。先吃一根吧，我觉得。不要再演了。黑历史在那边是不是？
Has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
声音啊！面剑比较强啊。
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Execute.
Aloy, beware the Deathbringer.
Take more than you to stop me.
这个就是用这个墙啊，那个墙又打不到我，那个墙不会被那个，这个墙对，早一点就用这个外面的墙来打就好。哎呦，这个枪也会那个、哦。 完全打不到我啊！这样打不到，要用火焰的。又有新的。
Time enough to beat the machines back.
We've cleaned them out.
Execute.
Big one wants a piece of you, Aloy.
I can't back down now.
完蛋，我没血了。
Time enough to beat the machines back.
找下一个掩护。剩下一滴，我就剩下这些血了啊。加油啊！
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
盖亚。
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
电一下这样。哇！现在这个是拨片啊，可是不用拨啊，你用 runtime 不就好了？干嘛用拨片？因为最后这个色调要有点太冷了啦，应该要有一点阳光那个黎明的感觉，真的，我觉得要有一点黄黄的感觉会比较好，才比较有那种光辉的感觉。这边真的剩下的太冷色系了。对啊，怎么这么跟平时的那个光线比起来？ 没有象征意义，你知道吗？这个时候一定是阳光从云里照出来啊。
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time.
就是他，就是这个就是伊丽莎白，因为他最后是穿那个盔甲的。
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious and willful, unstoppable, even. but with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
找到他了，真的是伊丽莎白耶。
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
那个谁啦，那个黑人光头应该学了新的，那个后面搞事情就是那个黑人光头，我相信啊，他学了新的技术了。我这个后面这个最后这个收尾，我觉得真的不错啊。只是战胜的那一段哦，真的光线要暖色系一点，真的是太短。她这个伊丽莎白真的是一个伟大的，而且非常勇敢的女性。她就是怎么讲？她妈跟她讲说，如果你再聪明，你没有办法帮助别人的话，也是没有用啊。所以说，她就是有个很有一个伟大的心灵，可以这样讲。她有责任感，想要帮助人类，所以说她从小就被灌输这样的概念，以至于她最后呢牺牲自己的时候，她要去修养这个盖亚的时候呢，她穿的那个盔甲，好像去修的时候暴露在那个外面的话，可能就会死的样子。结果我们最后的那个女主角就找到那个伊丽莎白的穿着盔甲死掉的伊丽莎白啊，然后后来又提到说这个。如果你一直你就没有小孩，你都单身嘛？那你一直讲，可是你又讲那个盖亚就问说你是单身，可是你没小孩，你又一直讲你小时候的事情。那如果你有小孩的话，你会希望他怎样？他就是说，伊丽莎白说，我希望他有 compassion 啊，他就是有同理心、善良这样子。这个就是最重要的啊，就是我觉得善良是最重要的。那个玩到真的是打完了，我真的玩了，觉得不同凡响，真的是厉害，真的是厉害。最后锐化的时候也是用火箭一直打，其他我用一般剑跟闪电剑的话，都效果都伤害都不大，而且。你火焰虽然伤害不但最高，而且还可以持续点燃。点燃的话，就是会持续出血的意思。然后你最后穿的装一定是要防止劣化的装。然后你不是打死那个谁什么，那个杀掉你养父的那个人的时候，他不是送2颗线圈嘛？那2颗线圈就是抗劣化超强的。所以说他就暗示你你就是要装上去。你的劣化装，然后来打这一场，是这个意思。最后的时候最后打这个时候，你要不要躲在矮墙？你要一开始就想办法躲到那个比较后面的那个墙，那个墙是比较坚固的，那比较不会被打到。然后他为了防止你一直躲在墙后面打呢，躲在那么坚固的墙后面打，他还中间还会派出2个到3只的这个小野鸡还是小老虎这样子。那时候这个时候你就是想办法先解决到他们，然后再继续蹲在这个比较坚固的墙继续打就好了。最后这个决战啊。打这个尖塔前的那一个战斗，一直就好像有点塔防游戏的感觉，我觉得那一段不错。 然后在之前有一段桥段是说那个女主角呢被关在笼子里面掉下来，在竞技场的那一段，那一个战斗，还有后面那一段演出，是我觉得游戏的亮点。Aeroid。对啊，我还有很多这个遗迹没去探索，这个也是可以去玩。但是我现在玩这个游戏的时间应该已经超到55个小时，也是非常的长。然后把那些其他的那个邦迪的那些匪徒的贼啊、匪徒的窝，还有一些这个狩猎场，你把它玩一玩，也差不多。扣去我不小心玩到资料片的时间的话，1加1减，本传的话，你这个体验时间50个小时，只玩主线的话也一定是30个小时以上。这个游戏它不论是美术、这个音乐啊、音效、这个动态技术，整个全部都是几乎厉害到一个不行。剧本也是非常的棒。以游戏来讲，真的是非常的棒。最后主角哈艾瑞就把那个伊丽莎白当做他妈了，因为这个小朋友就喜欢他一开始是为了要探求他的身世嘛，然后后来发现他没有妈，他是一个从试管就是从机器抚养出来，但是他的基因是来自于伊丽莎白的嘛，所以最后他就把伊丽莎白当做他的妈，对吧？我觉得这个可以啊，最后这一段。这个我有打过啦，这个地方我打过，好像算是第一个我们进去的一个什么 Cauldron 炼炉厂。那你进去炼炉哦，对，还有很多个炼炉厂没打，狩猎地炼炉厂，还有 Bandit 的，对不对？那个有几个没打，资料片我觉得可以不要玩，觉得。好，我有一个地方就是说我这个那个太阳国的国王好像有调戏我，还是有性侵犯、性骚扰的样子啊。那一段我就是没有玩到，不知道为什么，因为他好像把我当做傻这样子。好吧，那这就是我们全部的这个 Horizon Zero Dawn 的这个直播了。这个整个副标 Zero Dawn 就是这个曙光黎明计划啊。我后来现在就真的觉得这个伊丽莎白真的足智多谋，而且很有勇敢，很有决心的，真的很厉害。然后黑莉丝是说他太闲，因为说黑莉丝为什么最后能启动，是因为他怕这个盖亚呢重新创造失败之后，黑莉丝是要把这全部清掉。那黑莉丝可能因无代志嘛，他们虽然说我没有办法发挥，他也希望他能有英雄有用武之地嘛。结果他就不小心遇到那个黑色的光头啊，那黑色的光头就把他激活起来。对啊，那激活起来之后呢，黑莉丝就开始呢，好像就反噬了吧，就是集结一些力量，开始去轰炸那个盖亚嘛。那盖亚就被，就是说他为了要 他好像为了要拯救的样子，他好像启动一个机制是怎么样，牺牲他自己的。后来又发现好像没有用，他就必须唯一的方式，他就是好像重新制造一个新的婴儿，是用伊丽莎白的基因，因为他确信只要有伊丽莎白的地方就有希望，因为伊丽莎白总会想到办法啊。然后这整个计划其实失败的就是一个环节，就是那个泰德 Pharaoh。那个就是菲罗集团的这个创办人，就是金主啊，他不知道干嘛，哪个基因不对，他把阿波罗计划，就是储存人类所有的文化跟知识的那个计划呢，他把它编掉，他把它弄坏掉，以至于后来新生的人类就傻变成原始人了，对不对？好吧，我们就看后面还有什么。我看我们是在看这一段啊，对啦，就是这个后续啦，它就是有2代嘛。那个他往西边去了，就对了，就他啦。我就知道。
Hello, old friend. Remember me?
我就知道是他啦。
We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
他就是想要新的知识，你有没有想过，你这样子，他复活人类全部挂了呢，你也会死啊！我就知道这个光头有鬼啦，他就是续集的时候，他就是搞事情的，就是他。好啦，现在的话，我猜应该还可以继续玩一些狩猎啊什么的，这个档还是可以继续打。你看现在出现提示都是跟资料片有关的，资料片就是东北方那一块啊，会有一些新的武器啊、新的怪啦，然后有一些新的人啊。我现在该不会直接出现在那个？别用技能，这个我是前往太阳宫殿啊，好啊，那就是这样咯。对吧？前往太阳宫殿，按钮。那这里是哪里？我现在在哪里？哦，这个采石场啊，要去太阳宫殿了，好吧？那我们就直播到这里啊，这里是游戏通。